Congratulations on this.
Thank you very much.
What is it in a film that makes you want to produce it? Because you've just done Fuck 'em All.
Well, they're two different things.
They're very, very different things. So you have quite a range. So what is the common thread about things?
To be honest, the most important thing for me is emotional connection with the characters. I mean, even with Fuck 'em All, although it was a bunch of jokes, we worked very hard to make sure you cared about the love story at the centre of it. So with this, it's this is a different film, but for me, it's about emotional connection, and that can be in any genre, really. But you have to care.
And that seems to be an increasing thing in all of the good films recently, is the authenticity of the connection. And while this is a love story, it's a different kind of love story, because the old ones would say, you fell in love, got married, and it was happily ever after. And this shows it can go any other way.
I think so. I mean, I think what I really love about this film, and actually to credit to Bradley and to Will and to Laura, it's an adult film. I mean, so this is an adult relationship movie. These are adult relationships, and actually I don't think we see that enough. That's no offence to the traditional kind of meet-cute romantic comedy, but very rarely now do you see the reality of what relationships are, and relationships are difficult, but it's a hopeful movie. It's a movie about, continuing connection, continuing communication, and believing in love.
And it seems to be very well written from both sides. It's not just about the man becoming the success. It's about both of them working it out. So what was it they both brought to the role? Obviously Laura's fantastic, and it's
in this I have to give Laura a lot of credit, actually, because we'd been working on the script for a long time with Will and Mark, and then Bradley became involved, but we were very aware that we needed a very strong female point of view. This wasn't a movie just about our main character and his growth. It was about the two of them. So they spent a lot of time with Laura, and Laura really brought a lot to the table. Her entire backstory about being a professional athlete was something that Laura brought. She spent a lot of time with Mel Bishop separately, sort of talking to Mel about the reality of their relationship with John, and a lot of the stories in the movie are things that came out of those conversations. I don't know if you've seen the film, but there's a scene where the two Will and Laura are picking nits out of their kids' hair and then eventually out of each other's hair, and that was a true story from John and Mel, and something that came completely from the conversations that Laura and Mel had together.
One of the other threads of this is how the tiny decisions you make can have such consequences through your life. Is there one thing that you did, one thing that you chose, a small choice that you made at one point in the past that set you off on this career?
I will tell you that when Claudia and I met, we'd both gone to a party on a boat in the river, which they used to have in the 90s, and when the engine started, two people jumped off the boat and decided they weren't going to the party, and that was me and my now wife of 27 years. So that was a small decision that ended up lasting a long time.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey,